Saw the Disabled Nightmare here, and today we are getting back into Champions Band, the Final Champions. I can't remember what happened last time I went off, it's been a few days since I played it. Then was the last time I played it. And the date today is, I don't fucking know. Honestly, I don't.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beat down. I like him better already.
Yep.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
Go get him! Go get him, Tiger! This is where we left off. Oh shit! Okay. Oh really? Oh, you taking the piss? Got by him, what the fuck? Raining body blows. Yes, there's one knockdown with body blows. Boom! Oh, right in the liver! Fucking hell, Lou, for that, Lou. Oh, he's up. Face back and back and gripping. Oh, fuck me, I've almost dropped there. Clinching me the tits, come on. I just want to knock you down one more time. We're gonna celebrate. There we go. Oh, right in the abdominals. Hey. I like how it just shows his face. Like, yeah, I did it.
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Oh, it's
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore in Minneapolis, welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 6 rounds of heavyweights. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Now you know why a lot of folks like this heavyweight version of Andre Bishop. Look at what he can do with that left hand. Devastating power punch by Antonio Chavez. Bishop's known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Customato, used to say, hey, you know, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You know, you still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole.
Oh, he is stuck. He could go down. Solid.
He's rocked.
Wow.
Durable.
Crushing blow upstairs.
Supposedly durable dwarf. Oh, just managed to see it through. Boom, uppercut as he's falling as well. Getting wrecked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chavez's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Blocks that punch.
Alright, oh, he's rocked again.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his... What a big shot. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2,
he's 5-12 already.
4, 5.
Oh!
But we have
Hey, my boy, Gus.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Oh, Friday Night Fights.
Heavyweight action headlining our fight card here in the Mexico City Plaza in the heart of Mexico City. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. What a curious path it's been in the career of Andre Bishop, the former middleweight prospect, now fighting his 2nd fight as a heavyweight. He will do so tonight against Raul Castillo. Castillo's right hand scores well. We expect a high work rate among these 2 fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Bishop's blocking ability is doing well for him there. You can see already that Castillo is targeting Andre Bishop's midsection. Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Good shot to the head with that right hand. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Targeting a left hand down low. Solid right by Andre Bishop. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
That right hand over the top lands flush.
What is he clinching me, man? He's definitely survived longer than my last opponent, but he keeps clinching, showing us
Last 10 seconds of this first round. This is typical Raul Castillo, scoring well to the body. Andre Bishop is hurting there. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Here we go, round 2. Raul Castillo's crushed by a big right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. You see him holding on.
Stop clinching me, you bastard. Piss off.
And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again.
There you go.
Now this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again.
You got these one.
Come on. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Oh, piss off.
Bishop was dead on with his scouting report. Castillo's trying to get to the inside, get right in front of him, and crash home to that body.
Keep those hands up!
There we are. Fucking fabulous.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. And as we've seen early on here in these rounds, another power punch by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, but the key here is what you just said, Joe. All punch. He's only throwing one at a time, and that has been what's keeping his opponent in this fight.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. And the round comes to an end.
Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
Round 3. Fight.
Castillo's bounce is back in his step. Start of a new round, coming off of a round in which he really took some punishment. You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight.
It's probably not the best time to pause it. Let's do this.
Bishop has reacted well to it. He's fading a bit.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open a little bit. There's two problems there. One, you're telling your opponent, I'm tired. The other is you have your mouth open. That's a loose joint now. You get hit on the jaw, you can get a broken jaw.
Keep moving.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Castillo's mouth is bleeding badly. Great hook to the head that time. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop's doing really well on the outside. Little head hunting with the left. And he just holds on there.
Piss off, Savile.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Side to side. Hey, let's go!
10 seconds to go in this round. Castillo's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
Man, this
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Stay in front of this guy, okay? You gotta get close. You gotta move forward and get close to this guy. When you get inside, I need you to chop to that body. Keep hitting that body, all right? Body shots on the inside.
Here we go with the fourth round. Andre Bishop's got to be thrilled with what he was able to accomplish in the first half of this fight. And as we start this round, clearly he wants to keep things in the same order.
Well, part of the testing of anybody being successful in anything, in boxing and anything, is how do you handle prosperity? We're going to find that out right now. I know that sounds like a good problem to have, but does he get carried away with himself? You know, does he get a little cocky? We're going to see.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Castillo.
Watch that!
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Castillo's probably wishing he had you in the corner right now, Teddy, because I know you're very quick to give adjustment advice, to know what your options are now that things haven't gone the way they should have gone for a fighter with a specific style. His style is that of an infighter. It's not working out.
No, it's not. You know, I wouldn't even talk to him about, hey, you got to bring your feet, you got to walk in, you got to take steps, you got to come behind your jab. He knows that already. I would just ask him one point-blank question. Do you want to be on the inside? Because you're acting like you don't. So when this fight is over, don't tell me that you couldn't get inside. Just tell me you didn't want to win the fight enough.
Move your head! To the punch!
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And round 4 comes to an end. Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Castillo's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Go! Go!
Oh.
Basic but beautiful jab right hand.
Eat it out! Eat it out!
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Okay.
Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot.
Piss off, Savile.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. And he ties up on the inside.
Okay, mate, you don't need to clinch me.
That's okay, let's go!
This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Castillo's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch the right. Let's see if Bishop can survive. Wow! Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
Final round of this fight for Andre Bishop in what has been a walk in the park with his supreme skill.
And I'm sure the captain of the Titanic thought the same thing, and then guess what? An iceberg. If there's no left hooks coming, he should be all right.
And he engages in the clinch.
Piss off!
Castillo's left landing well.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And now they're trading blows. Not much action as he just ties up. Just a minute and a half left in the fight. Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. A minute to go in the fight. Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. Raul Castillo's hurt by a big shot.
No! He's rocked.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Finish with a hook.
Last 10 seconds of the fight.
Yeah, good work.
Thank fuck.
This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring.
Yes!
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
Oh, she likes him.
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Oh, he's back to his old way.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Big step up, kid.
Back to training.
This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre.
Oh, piss off.
Boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters, it's heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Oh shit. Come at me, son!
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now are on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Resourceful hook by Andre Bishop. Parries that punch intended for the head. Well-targeted hook by Andre Bishop. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Oh, what a hook by Andre Bishop. Oh, that's a big hook right there. See, this is where Andre Bishop carries that speed from his middleweight days forward. Even though he's a heavyweight now, you can see how quickly he can deliver that hook. Johnson's feeling the effects now of that hook. He's got to be careful not to swallow too much blood. He's bleeding in his mouth. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Oh, you gave me a round, man. You gotta win these early rounds for me. You're not shooting your jab.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Bishop's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on.
Looking good.
And now another left. Here's the bad news for Andre Bishop. He is not able to land that left hand, and that's all he has.
Bang.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
A well-placed left hand up top.
I've only landed 2 times.
Solid right by Johnson.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Okay, rock. That's beautiful. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Scored well up top. And a punishing hook by Andre Bishop.
Nice.
Johnson's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different... He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Andre Bishop.
You're doing great.
Good job with another left hand.
Oh.
That is a sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Johnson's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. Now hugging on the inside. There's another left hand from him.
Oh.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Good flush shot upstairs. A quick, devastating hook by Andre Bishop. Good work defensively by Johnson. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Count down the final moments of this round. And that's the end of round 4.
Don't worry now, right? I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep...
We showed you the video evidence earlier where we saw the replay of Andre Bishop injuring that right hand. The word we're getting ringside is that that injury dates back a bit, and it may be the cause of all his problems. They say he injured that right hand while he was in jail. Johnson's buying himself some time. He was stunned earlier, now another clinch.
And he's diffusing himself right now by doing that clinching. And his opponent is taking advantage.
Left hand came after the jab. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Fires off the hook. Look at that. That's a good left hand by Andre Bishop. Little double jab to the head. Solid hook upstairs.
Oh shit, no, that's my fault.
He comes back with the left hand again. Scored well up top. What a hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Well-placed hook. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
Let's see some more hands.
Meldrick Johnson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
There's a reason, because my right one fucking broken.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. And banging away he goes, able to land that power punch.
Trying to force his way in that front door, and he got smacked with that door.
And round 5 comes to an end.
Listen, kid, keep the jab working, but I need to see more than one punch now. This guy doesn't like the power.
Okay, now just relax. You gotta stick with the program, kid. Stick with the game plan. How are we gonna get to the inside? The double jab, all right? I need to see that double jab. Jab to the body.
Hey, it's obvious that he's a one-handed fighter, but I'll tell you, Andre Bishop is having continued success just with that left. Turns over that hook upstairs. Johnson still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Left and right.
Scores up top with a left. Lands a big hook. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Solid right by Johnson. You know, there's a lot to like with Andre Bishop, but right now, I don't like the way he looks in terms of his conditioning.
It looks like he's slowing down a little bit, and you got to wonder if it's a little mental too. He got a little discouraged that his opponent is still there.
A solid uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain. That's a good hook by Johnson. Johnson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Gotta try and jablate him to throw
a target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just big shot. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head.
And he's done for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Johnson's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. And now another left.
Oh, come on. And I kind of don't want none unless you got buttons, son.
Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Johnson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Johnson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, are going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what? work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
Oh my God, here, beautiful Jesus Christ. Look at him.
This has been a sublime performance by Andre Bishop. He has been in control all night long as we're in the final round now.
This is where you want to keep your concentration. You don't want to slip up now on the way to the bank.
Solid left hand to the head. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. An accurate left by Andre Bishop.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh.
Uppercut.
Bishop's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Bishop's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
One, two.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
He's tired.
I love you, punk.
Nice work, nice work.
And he's holding. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain.
Surely to God, I won this by unanimous decision.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Johnson. Johnson's the target of a hook.
Whoa.
Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with
got
this,
cut.
I want their picture up on the post office board.
I've only got
Most
one
wanted
vote, so-
Yes, sir.
Well, right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring.
Well, guys, I'm going to end this video here. I really do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe. Hopefully on screen.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City.
Okay, so, guys, that's where I'm actually going to end it now. So, if you have enjoyed it, I've been Reese Order, Disabled Nightmare. On the screen right now, there should be the playlist to this series. I hope you watched it all. If you want to know what happens before now, go back and watch it. And there's a video somewhere that YouTube thinks you'll like. And to make sure YouTube is right, why don't you click on it to make sure you do like it? So, I've been your boy Reese Order, Disabled Nightmare. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Goodbye.